I talk about a lot of things in these videos every week. Today, I want to talk about talk, particularly self-talk. Because the way you talk to yourself, about yourself, sometimes it may not be very nice, and you don't want to do that. So that's my topic today. Hi, I'm Tony Deering of GoCogno.com, the website for people with mild cognitive impairment. There are a lot of really hard things about living with MCI, and one of them is the way other people treat you. If you hope to get any sympathy or understanding from others, good luck with that. Back in 2018, I did a video about that. I talked about all the mean, thoughtless, dismissive things that other people say about your MCI. Even when that comes from strangers, it hurts. Sometimes it comes from friends or even members of your own family, and that hurts even more. But Shakespeare talks about the unkindest cut of all. And sad as this is to say, for people with mild cognitive impairment, sometimes the unkindest cut is self-inflicted. People with MCI are capable of getting really down on themselves, and that's something you want to guard against. At Baycrest in Toronto, they have been running a phenomenal program for people with MCI, and they've been doing it for a long time now. Early on, they did a series of focus groups to really understand what people with MCI are struggling with most. And one of the clearest findings was that people with MCI can lose confidence in themselves. This is Dr. Kelly Murphy, one of the founders of the program and co-author of the book Living with MCI. And one of the things she told me is that among people with mild cognitive impairment, there is a lot of negative self-judgment. And in your worst moments, one of the ways that can manifest itself is in the things you say to yourself. Pop quiz, yes or no. Have you ever used the word stupid to describe yourself or something you did because of your MCI? In my ideal world, the use of the word stupid would be banned for people with MCI. You were not stupid before you had MCI, and you're not stupid now. You have a medical condition that is interfering with the ability of your brain to function properly. All I'm encouraging you to do here is be aware of how important self-talk is to your emotional well-being and to pay attention to that inner narrative that you're telling yourself. If you find that narrative turning harsh, ask yourself, would I say this to somebody else? If the answer is no, then it's not okay to say it to yourself. When you get right down to it, you have very little control over what anyone else says to you. But you have complete control over how you talk to yourself. And the number one rule should be no self-trolling. If you've ever spent 2 minutes on the internet, you know there are trolls out there. People who say incredibly cruel things. No one wants to hear from those people, and no one wants to be one of those people. So don't be. Don't be your own troll. Keep your ear tuned to that inner voice, and if you hear it saying mean things, just tell that inner voice to shut up. Instead, be generous to yourself. Say kind things. Celebrate small successes. Every day, give yourself one verbal bouquet. That's my encouragement to you today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, as always, be kind to your mind and to yourself.